Alright guys, welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. Now we last left off. Oh, Karlach's encumbered. We have we did the murder thing. Oh, why does she have so much in her backpack? Oh yeah, she has Halzen's backpack. Ooh, he cannot carry that. Except for... Let's see, who did I use to resurrect? We'll give her that. Clown hammer, why is there a clown hammer in here? What's going on? Why is stuff... I don't know. Alright, we're just gonna send this to camp. But anyway, we've finished off the murders. And that whole thing, and I believe this is probably the next really big thing. So what we're gonna do, I was thinking about doing Cazador for the Pale Elf. Or the Stone Lord. Aid the Underduke. Because the Steel Watch is obviously another big thing that's going to lead into... shit, what's the dude's name? Can't remember, one of the big bad guys. I have a feeling that this one might be really tough. But let's see. Yeah, we're closest to here. Fast travel here and go up there. Okay. Face this way. Can go up and around maybe.
Do you think we could swim into the upper sea? Through the river?
Oh, let's just see what's over here.
Maybe.
The brain.
I don't know how
It's
close
here.
they watch.
Stay away from the gate.
Oh.
Listen to me. If you go any further, the brain will dominate us. We are not ready.
We should heed the Emperor's warning. Passing the gate could be the death of us.
Well then. Oh, it's the upper city.
No admission to the upper city until further notice. Residents may queue up and wait.
Ooh. Is this... I don't think this is a secret area.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
I guess that's too deep to...
That's
There we
curious.
go. That's what I figured. Talus. There's a little book over there. Featuring a deck of 70 to 78 cards, Talus occupies a place alongside chess and draughts as one of those games that carbuncular gentlemen play over warming mugs of ale at the back of taverns, or over vile, flavorless biscuits in the dining room corner at every major familial celebration, including birthdays. It is a deck allowing the player access to games of vast strategic depth involving 4 suits and 1 trump suit, called the Major Arcana. These games include Whist Poker, Elemental Empires, Old Wizard, and Let's Just Make a Card Tower. I can hardly see. I've had that many pints, lads. Okay. Weird.
End of the
Okay.
Joy in stone, compliments of stony and bony.
Stay tonight at the Elf Song. It's a city landmark.
I'd end up taking in refuge.
Yes. I did want to chat, Wendell.
What did you want to talk about, my darling?
Well, I asked you here because... God, never mind.
The book was a lot more nude than its prequels.
There's a guy there.
Come on now. You know you can tell me anything.
Balduran, the city's founder, gazes out to sea.
Start seeing other people.
What's inside?
There.
Plenty of folk in this park we could get to know.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Especially with all these new... Right here, just 1 month ago, my Eugenie agreed to our courtship. It's a good place for romance. Take it from me. Though I must admit, all the clankery from the flaming fists dampens the mood somewhat.
Okay, I was hoping maybe tell them to
I
leave.
still remember our first date.
Hey buddy.
Remember our first date?
But what a perfect month it's been.
I figured they'd attack, but I was hoping... Did they just kill her automatically?
Let this murder be his sacrament.
She only had 8 health, or 6 health. That's fine, we didn't go very far. We'll go back, grab the chest. But they must have had, oh yeah. There we go.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Do you think we could swim into the upper city?
Coming of Baldurs.
Through the river?
They must have had really high... Oh, the wrong way.
Closely they watch it.
We don't need to go over there.
There's probably grates and things down there to keep trash like us out.
Yeah, we've been in there. They must have really, really high initiative
Gods know what else is down there.
for 3 of them to go before us.
Something over there. More for me.
Okay. It's so weird to me that this stuff doesn't go into the, or maybe I actually got rid of them all. The satchel that,
That might be worth a look. Let's see.
no cause for alarm. That holds all your alchemy stuff. Oh, we didn't find this last time, so that's good. Ooh, big health. We have a decent amount. Who should this lie down, maybe? No cause for alarm. An illustration of a burning city introduces this book's frenzied summary of Elturgar's recent history. People of the Sword Coast, there is no cause for alarm. You have no doubt heard of the harrowing events that befell the city of Elturel, an entire city dispatched to the hells. Perhaps you have also heard the deranged gossip and rumors that a similar cataclysmic atrocity may befall the city of Baldur's Gate. Have no fear. The so-called holy city of Elturel has in fact long been a foul pit of devil worshippers. From the ruling classes to the common folk, the citizens were all touched by the infernal, whether it was in their blood, from birth, or they were seduced by its power. They were evil to their core. Elturel invited its own doom. Baldur's Gate is far from perfect, but anyone who believes the rot runs as deep as the Elturel is either mad or an Elturgardian propagandist. The fists will defend our city with their very lives if they must, and I promise you that no infernal conspiracies infects the minds and souls of our noble dukes and patriarchs. A history of contempt. Have we already forgotten that before this latest madness, Elturel was infested with the undead? Should we forget the aggressive expansion of Elturgard? They have never been our friends. Vigilance will protect us. Do not be alarmed. And we have absolutely unnerving. This treaty concerns the rise of the cult of the Absolute. The perspective is cold, biting, and yet concomitantly it is impressed. One passage reads, "While I don't rescue myself from necessary criticism of this incarnation of the cult format, charismatic leadership, ritualism, ideocultural phrases, gestures, and emphasis placed on veneration at the cost of self-defacement or utter obliteration of identity, signs, and symbols, shared goals, others of those not in the know, etc. The Absolute does seem to fall into the same basket as the truly dangerous movements of history. There is some dark appeal in its doctrine. We ignore their rise to our peril." Sorry about the bad reading. For some reason, my allergies are acting up. I wonder why they were attacking those other people first.
I did want to chat.
What did you want to talk about, my darling?
I asked you here because... God, never mind.
Come on now.
That was a little weird.
I just don't know how to say it. I think we should start seeing other people.
Duh.
There's plenty of folk in this park we could get to know. Especially with all these new fists. They'd be great crack, I bet.
Balduran, the city's founder, gazes out to sea.
Just don't have to pick all that stuff up.
There were certainly less fists of them.
It's only been a month on If the horse remember first mate.
Perfect
Want
month
your
it's
bag?
been. Right, darling? I really don't think I've ever felt this way about someone before.
I remind you again when... One,
Ready or not.
We only did 2 damage. That's weird. Okay, but they were surprised, so that helps us a lot. Let's grab our buddies here. Get us a little bit closer. Let's have Lizelle. Oh, that would hurt. Can she just walk down there?
no time to waste.
Oh, now she can't jump. Okay. Oh, I wasted that. I really forget that all the time, that she can't do both. Can't get there. Oh, I forgot about these two. Shit.
Now this is my happy place.
Actually, does she have no? Damn it. I was gonna say, does she have Misty Step?
Cry about it.
actually helped out this time, because normally they don't do too much damage. Alright, Astarion. I don't think he can actually get all the way down there. You, help. Don't just walk around.
Keep out of this, Captain. Do not forget whom you serve.
Of course, I just thought you might need assistance.
You feel an all too familiar squirm in the recesses of your mind. The fist has a tadpole, but something's off.
Not I. We. And we do not serve.
Defective. Very well. Another offering to Baal.
That was weird, but hey, we got another helper. Mandip Idenosa. That was very odd. Hey, we got more helpers.
A better position.
You can't shoot up. Come on.
Spill some.
13. One. Oh, he killed her though. Because for some reason they go to those people. Jesus, I mean, come on. They're going to literally everybody that has no health. Like, he only has one.
Need to find a way forward.
Handy.
Not enough movement. He's right in front of you. Okay. Alright, well, at least he's getting closer. I wish Astarion's movement was a little bit better. Just to get him closer. I can't remember why I'm healing, to be honest. Can I get over there? No.
Very well.
You bow, or you break.
What is up with this lady?
I'm going to enjoy this.
Okay, there we go. Just ranged attacks, maybe? Got 3 of them going for one person. This dude at least is going for her. 2 miss, of course.
Impero.
13. Oh yeah, I forgot about this guy. I don't really have an AoE. Karlach's almost dead, that's crazy.
Seems like the best way.
Okay, so, oh, there we go. Where can I fly to? Not very far. That was a waste. Could've just jumped over here.
Gods, it's hot in here. Find a route.
A little bit messy, but oh well.
What's going on here? Someone raised the...
You feel a familiar squirm deep in your mind. She has a tadpole, but something grasps at it. Something powerful.
Quick. Must be quick. This mind is small. Fragile as an egg. Listen now.
Use your parasite to explore her thoughts. I only needed 2.
Entering her mind is like boarding a sinking ship. The architecture of her consciousness buckles and collapses. Thoughts yield to a flood of overwhelming power. The Elder Brain.
Do not waste time. This mind cannot bear us. It turns to liquid. Listen. Just listen. We learn. We grow. Loosen our clumsy bindings. Aid us, necromancer dead. Changeling and tyrant remain at odds. Kill them. You have a place in my grand design.
The Elder Brain turned her into a meat puppet. What the hell's else can it do?
So many of them. They love me.
Right.
Come on, Sarella, tell us.
Strike in Baal's name. O devotees of untimely death, it's time to skin, to flay, to make our presence felt. The terror must not wane. Those arrogant adventurers, make a bloody example of them. Tear them to gobbets.
Oh yeah.
I will ensure that the helpless fists stay out of it. And if any bystanders suffer unintended maiming or death, well, that's simply more offerings to Almighty Baal. Oh.
Yeah, but he's not cool. Or strong. My brother says yours is a loser.
Anything of use?
I forgot that we had to go kill that necromancer guy.
Oh yeah.
And
All
oh,
the bad guys on his own.
That doesn't sound true. Shut up, Skip. You're just jealous because you don't have a big brother. I do have a big brother.
Yeah, but he's not cool.
man, that one does not do much.
My brother says yours is a loser.
Soldier.
And because they have so much health, that doesn't do very much either.
Time to rest.
We'll grab our little man as well.
He killed all the bad guys on his own.
Okay. Then over there. We're here. So we can... Oh, this could be like a way in. Then we need to explore this as well. No, it's just this, I think. Let's go up here.
Can't slow down. Open up.
did we think
hiding
of the
here.
story's ending? The book ended too soon. There was plenty of dust left to explore. Oh, come on, Morgan. It's so much better when the story
I'll
ends.
take that.
No, it's not. That's the point of a story without an ending. A book's all about the journey. Obviously.
Okay, so we're faced over here. Yeah. We'll explore this stuff over here. Devil's Fee. I don't remember what that is.
Pimples. Goose pimples are right. Bits of the book were downright naughty. Morgan, please.
What's that? Laura's house. Okay.
Chaos.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
I should speak up.
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. Two heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling.
And they both answered.
Strangers? Only in a fool's definition of the word. It was the start of something incredible. Two heroes on the hunt for justice, no matter the cost. All the Tall One had to do was say yes.
Yes, join me.
The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked caution. The cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be.
Well, that was interesting.
That has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke
Let's see what this does.
Would you rather be stabbed in the dark or decapitated?
Central watchtower of the Flaming Fists.
Oh, there's a waypoint right here.
Same.
With a flip of the wrist.
So now we can be on here. There's another chest over there. And a door. My. The only thing I don't need is that bow. They're so light that they really don't matter, but it's just a bunch of extra stuff we don't need.
Would you rather be stabbed?
Then that door just goes through here. Yeah, which should lead to there.
I can sneak in. The security shouldn't be too tight. A few charms, innocence, maybe.
I don't know if we can sneak in with all the ghouls.
Keep a blade close.
So yeah, we can give it a stare in some of these. Force tunnel, concentrated blast. He doesn't really use spells. There you go, staring. Now you got some more abilities.
No one's stopped me yet.
And we do still have a little bit of this area to do as well. But I figure this, you know, better than going to the front gate, perhaps. Oh, hello.
This is the palace of Szarr. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls, as Starion mentioned.
Intimidation, another word from you, and you'll fly out of this tower, or deception. I'm inspecting the security on your master's orders. $41.
Of course. Whatever the master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.
Another guest. Yes, yes. More bones to chew, more bodies to nibble.
Well then. Key to Rampart's door. I like that. More rats.
Swift as my feet can carry me. What's in here? Oh, I'll give it a shot.
Oh, actually, we passed that. That's, you know, we'll pass that no matter what. But quick save. Szarr Palace servant etiquette. Memorize these rules and do not fail to follow them. Do your job silently. Do not speak unless spoken to. The master likes it quiet. If you are not busy, find something to do and look busy. The master likes diligence. If you encounter the master, stand still and cast down your eyes with deference. The master likes to be respected. No whistling. Chamberlain Dufay. Wall of the Faithless. And Szarr Palace Service Servant Etiquette. Oh, shift. That's how you get everybody to do it. Okay. It was right here the whole damn time. Got a door right there.
Well, that's suspiciously welcoming.
Oh, I guess they know we're here.
Seems simple enough. Time to kill.
Well, I guess.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
You don't need to hide anymore.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Time for a little death.
Staying out of sight.
Never a dull moment.
He's, you know, they said, you know, shouldn't find you or whatever. Victoria's list. So I was like, oh, maybe we should be sneaky. One, there are 17 paintings, but sometimes some of them are the same painting, except the latter. Except that later, sometimes they're different again. 2, there are 17 candelabra. Sometimes I light them, but the candles don't burn down. 3, there are 17 chairs, which is almost always too many. 4, Father says that if I go into the ballroom, I will be bitten 17 times by 17 rats. Okay.
Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
I have something to ask.
The master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
How much farther can I go?
Tonight he ascends. Tonight we shall see his true form.
The inscription on this bust reads Mordok Salanmir. One of Cazador's ancestors, perhaps?
Starburst Shandy. I like Starburst. This looks like it would be a door. Queen of Kingpins. Seems the Flaming Fist Mercenary Company has compiled a great deal of information on Nine Fingers and her crew, known as the Guild. Some heavy named Tuskrant, guarding some entrance the Fist are intrigued by. In fact, a very detailed account of the Guild's muscle, and, you note, a tide of derision from the Fist. Evidently, they don't find Tuskrant and criminals like him too bright. Not the sharpest scalpel in the surgeon kit, but Nine Fingers? Of her they write in sullen, fearful tones. Provender Ledger. A ledger listing and tracking inventory of goods in regular use at the Szarr Palace, with categories for food and drink for servants and guests, cleaning supplies including alchemical bloodstain remover from bone cloaks, opaque heavy curtains, candles of different sizes in yellow tallow and red and black wax, leather straps and buckles, balms and oils, and regular deliveries of Baldurs mouth broadsheets. The ballroom door. Chamberlain Dufay. The Kazakuran dictionary we use to train new servants on how to operate the ballroom door has gone missing, and my signet ring alone won't do the job. Please have the servants sort this out. It shouldn't be my problem to solve. Gotti. The note contains in different handwriting. Gotti, the servants and I are thoroughly busy preparing for the master's celebration. Get your bones out of the kennel and search every chamber on the vampire spawn level, and quickly. Find that book. Vampire spawn level. Okay. So we should definitely probably go down first.
Come on, open up.
3 and a 7. No. I'm not using inspiration. We got 32 of these things.
Something good here, I hope.
The Quarter Soon. An excerpt from The Quarter Soon, a guide to sexuality, eroticism, and emotional fulfillment. Detailed diagrams accompany every page. On your journey to sensual alignment, treat each passionate encounter as a dance. Your movements should flow from one to another, like a river through the mountains. For instance, it would likely be uncomfortable for you and your partner, or partners, to move immediately from the bugbear bend into the undercloak choke. Instead, after strenuous positions, gentler ones such as threading the weave or transitive plane are encouraged. It is also important to treat your partner's care post-encounter as the final step to this dance. Recipes for scented oils for exhausted muscles, tea blends for sore throats, and massage tips can all be found in later chapters. Okay. There's a dead guy.
Let's have a look.
Chamberlain Dufay.
Something over there.
Where? Ah, I see it. Dufay's diary. Diary of Antoine Dufay, Chamberlain of Cazador's Palace. The final page of the diary reads, I know enough about what the master has in mind with his ritual that I refuse to be the stand-in for that missing brat Asterion. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bone Cloaks sold me is promised to provide a convincing illusion of death, especially since I'll leave behind a look-alike potion of acid poison. My one regret is dear Loriana, but I simply cannot trust her with the secret of my one chance of escape. When the potion wears off, Cazador will have ascended and will have need of my services, or he will be no more, and mastery of the palace will fall to me. Yeah, let's go down. Well, I guess we could have just easily walked into the front door.
Necrotic magic. Impossible to miss.
It's gotta be clean. It's gotta be immaculate.
Dormitory wing.
I feel so weak. There's necrotic magic at work here.
Careful, I might.
Attention!
Assume nothing.
believe this.
Oh my god, I'm almost dead. Victoria's note. Victoria, remember to read that ancient language book. You'll need to know some of the vocabulary to be able to move freely within the palace, Father.
Can't keep me out.
Helmet of Grit. When the wearer has 50% hit points or less, they have an additional bonus action. This magic seems to only be right here. Rags, mahogany. Those are just wardrobes. I'm thinking there's probably not going to be anything else in here. Nobody go in there. I love it. I love that they just all went in there for no reason.
I never saw anything like this.
And so I lost one of them, and 2 others are almost dead. Awesome. Awesome. Let's use the small ones, since during battle they really aren't going to do anything.
I'm so tired. It'll be over soon. I can rest soon.
Behold! One of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall. Behind it is the kennel. A fetid little cell he'd throw us into when displeased.
Where? Oh, right here.
Nothing.
So you've come home, little one, and come to visit Goldie in your old kennel.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Don't be mad at Goldie, child. I only did my job. Only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did. But you're home now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Goldie.
Cazador hired me to capture a stare. I'm here to deliver. Termination. Lay your hand on me and lose it, bones.
Not very nice. Not very friendly. Why are you here then, little one, if not to see Goldie?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill Cazador.
How dare you? As if you could lay a finger on the master, you ungrateful little brat! Goldie will not let you get away with blasphemy. Goldie will see you punished!
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy of you.
May the gods take you first.
Everything must be
must be perfect. No more rat
Ready for another round? Eat it.
Her attacks are so weird because they don't make any noise. So it doesn't even feel like they're attacking. This is our family ring.
There's an inscription on the ring. I don't recognize the language, though.
No traps, please.
Bless us, Master. May we be worthy of you.
That's all that was in here though, was Goatee.
Better not be cursed.
Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
Don't waste a step.
Always talking, always jittering. What do you want?
Spawn. Favorite spawn.
So much to prepare. The dormitory.
This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the carrot nor the stick.
Cazador's finest. When you're on the hunt, take prey by preference from the city's lower classes. Patriarchs may smell better, but it will attract unwanted attention if too many aristocrats vanish when they're out slumming. In the last month, you already brought in a Dlusker, a Jasso, and an Othun, and now 3 wealthy families are up to arms. Watch it, Chamberlain Dufay. Violet's diary. The garlic in Yusin's bed gave him a nasty rash. Serves him right for being such a whining runt. Now, if only I could get at that snob Leon and his brat of a daughter. But she's protected. Cazador must have a fine plan for little Victoria. I wonder what it is.
Master favorite not for long.
Favored spawn.
Master not here. You obey me.
Favorite spawn ledger. Favorite spawn, Cazador's best prey hunters who are entitled to stay in the special bedchamber year to date. Leon, Violet, Leon. Okay. Elixir C invisibility. Leon's diary. Diary of Leon Onofrio. Final page. Ever since the master turned me and forced me to bring Victoria along into the palace, I've had to be his best hunter just so I could stay in here with my daughter and keep her away from the other spawn. I don't like the way Violet looks at her. Not at all. When I ask the master what he plans to do with Victoria, Cazador just gives me that wicked smile. Next time I get out on a hunt, must talk to Figaro to finalize the deal for Victoria's escape disguise. If only there's enough time before this ritual the master talks about.
Master. May we be worthy of you. Always. Citadel. Everything must be clean. Everything must be perfect.
Okay, that really only leaves one place. It's a sinister door. So there wasn't really a way to kind of sneak in here.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
Presses our signet ring against the hollow in the door, or history. Try to decipher the text. Let's try to. 25. Oh. Well, we have to get a 20, or we could get lucky on the bonuses. Hey, can we get lucky on the bonuses? Yeah. No. We needed all 4. I'm not going to use inspiration.
Writing means nothing to you. You can't even recognize the script.
There's writing like this all over the palace. Some old, probably dead language of Cazador's. We were strictly forbidden from learning it.
The ring slots perfectly into place, but nothing happens. However, you get a feeling from the door, as if it expects something else. A strange writing on the door glints in the candlelight. Perhaps it's significant.
So, it's a good thing we quick saved. I'm guessing we're gonna need to know that what that says. We literally almost got it. You know, there were 2 options: either get the full 4 from the guidance with a 19 and the 2 to get to 25, or get a critical success. There's only the 2 options.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
Alright guys, so I've tried this a few times.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see
and
anywhere a key might
can't
fit.
seem to get
Only a small
one of the
round
2
hollow engraved with a
to
family
happen.
crest.
There's writing like this all over the
There should be about since there's 2 options that you can do. You either get the critical success of 20, which you have a 5% chance of doing, and then you can also get a 19 and get the full 4 along with the 2 to get to 25. So you have more than a 5% chance. I think I've done it probably 20 times and haven't gotten either one, so it's a little bit bullshit with the percentages there. But I found that I have this. Whoops, didn't mean, what the hell did I just do? Arcane lock. So I'm just gonna open it that way. How about that? A lot of dead people in here.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out.
You're new. Cazador never kept guard dogs before.
The runaway spawn. You reek of the Master's scent. Come with us. Come to master.
Excuse me? I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him. We get his favor.
Yeah, a lot of blood. Oh, a bunch of bats, rats. These guys are 58. These guys are 58 as well. Let's see. Okay, so we can put a big thing there. I wish the firebolt was an AoE.
You're mine.
17 is pretty good. It's kind of weird that it ran that way. Can she hit him? Yes. Knocked out, so it still has 1, but it'll die because of the noxious fumes. Oh yeah, there we go. And again, unfortunate that they lost. We lost 1, and 2 of them almost died. But whatever. Got 1 right here, and you got 1 over here.
Blood comes easy these days.
Okay, and honestly, where are our... I don't want to use a grenade, I want to use an alchemist fire. I want to get rid of the rats and bats, but there's none of them really that are like together. You got 2 rats here. That guy's 18. I can hit 3 of these guys. That'll kill the rat on its next turn. Okay, so when they die, they get hurt. Interesting. Who's this? Provokes opportunity for. Oh, there's a freaking dude behind me. Only two. I didn't bleed or anything.
Smell blood.
Knocked out. What?
Still breathing, despite everything.
Alright, so he has 11. Has burning for another turn, so he'll lose a little bit more health. But not really, so let's just go ahead and try to finish him off. Nope. Critical miss.
Time to strike.
Again, everything should die just from the noxious fumes when they're knocked out.
What's this?
Never a dull moment.
Really? Wasted an attack, I guess.
Swift and lethal.
Where's the rat? I can't see it because of the stupid wolf. Wonder why that makes it so that they die, not a sword.
Let's get this over with.
Key to Rampart's door. Yeah, I know this rat's still alive, but you can't hit it. But whatever, just a rat. Sheet music. Sheet music for General Sando's death suit, a funerary celebration in 3 parts.
Open up.
I'll get you in. Sansi, I've been invited to play at a party at the Szarr Palace tonight in their ballroom. Show the Chamberlain at the door this note and he'll let you in to join me. Wear your best dress, Kalira. Yeah, and the reason like the regular people, I know they were kind of, you know, in a trance or whatever. The reason I went ahead and just killed them is so that they can't somehow come back in another battle.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Let's have a look.
We need a long rest for the ghouls, so that really sucks. I think that's, yeah, it's elevator. Lower city and upper city. The Annals of Baldur's Gate. Party Planner. This seems to be the working notebook used by a certain Chamberlain du Fay to plan Cazador's gatherings in the mansion ballroom. Functions are divided into 2 categories, those for invited guests and those for involuntary guests, the entertainment for the latter category being considerably more sinister than the former. The final handwritten entry is below. Master had ordered a special party, a final feast, he said. This will be my ultimate test, but I am prepared, and I'm sure the guests, both invited and involuntary, will be thrilled to participate. Therapeutics. An excerpt from Therapeutics. Not interesting. Okay, so surprisingly, really nothing in here. So we have the elevator.
The inscription on this bust reads Shiressa Rune Master. Whoever that was.
Whoever that was. There's a door here, but it can't interact with it. Weird. The Gates Pub Crawl Guide. Ladder and a button. Oh, that just closes that. The Butler's Cane has a Naphtalian, we read that. Alturiac 1477. Until I was 13 years of age, I didn't know that Uncle Cazador was a vampire. That, indeed, my entire family were vampires, going back generations. Growing up on the Szarr country estate near Anga, Vled, raised by old family servants, I rarely visited our city palace in Baldur's Gate. And when I did, I couldn't wait to leave and return to the country. The city palace straddling the wall between the upper and lower city was more than creepy. It was somehow chilling. Amadita Szarr. Another button. Tarsak 1477. On my 13th birthday, I was summoned to the city palace by Uncle Cazador. Old Drossel hitched the team to the best carriage and drove me to Black Dragon Gate, where I was met by porters and a litter to carry me through the upper city to Szarr Palace. The chamberlain was waiting to conduct me to the ballroom, a chamber mysterious to me, as I'd never been allowed to enter it before. Got another button.
Always room for more.
Okay, how far up does this go? pouch. Silver key. Don't need the loot. Okay, and that seems to be about it going up. And we did get a key to what we don't know. He's stuck in here. Yeah, I guess we could heal the ghoul. Didn't do anything. Cool, wasted it. Cool. Love when that stupid stuff happens. Okay. How is this rat invalid? Whatever. Okay. This door kind of worries me that it's not opening. Or that something hasn't happened for us to be able to open it. Let's see. We've been... Okay, so we gotta go over here.
Stand on a clean metal platform. A beautiful but antiquated elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years. But it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
Descended to the depths of the palace. Cazador's dungeon. And we do have a fast travel point. So there's a way below to get out. We have a crypt gate here.
What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
We can probably jump down.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole. does have an indentation for a signet ring.
Press the ring into the door.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
This is the way out, I believe. Metal trunk. Meditations of a Vampire Lord. The Journal of Cazador Szarr. It records the movements and actions of his spawn with particular attention paid to Astarion. Every order, failure, and punishment is recorded with cold calculation. Only the most recent entries seem to betray any emotion. Astarion failed to return from his hunt this night. Godey informed. He will have the pliers ready when the boy shows himself again. Still missing. I ought not to be surprised, the boy has always been troublesome, but to disappear now, when we are all but ready, it is unconscienceable, even for him. I have dispatched the brood. They will find him and bring him home, and when they do, I will make him scream for this. It has been days, and he is still missing. No amount of pain has motivated his brothers and sisters to find him. It seems Baldur's Gate has swallowed him whole. I am searching further afield, but my research outside the city is limited. In the meantime, the hunt continues here. We have this Velioth. Can't get any of those. The Immortal View, eyewitness account of the Ballspawn crisis. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief always in everyone's business, and that ward of Gorian went right along with her. No surprise, a wicked god's blood was running in their veins. Anonymous Candlekeep. Servok and his lot are always the first ones that come to mind. You know, this all started with a bit of iron in Nashkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands. Back then, I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. Amnian mercenary interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak that name to me? My mistress was turned to ash fighting those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal. I curse Irenicus, and I curse you, hostile vampire Elfish slums. I think we've actually read this. Yeah. The Guild, Hidden Rulers of Baldur's Gate. Not allowed to read it, can only pick it up. Letter to Merle Ackman. I suppose, as you say, that you have reason to be proud of the expansion of the vampire circle in your city. Of course, Akgalta is more homogeneous than Baldur's Gate, and you face fewer challenges from other factions and law enforcement, but still. Accept my kudos on your progress there. Enjoy your success while you can, Alchem, for I'm afraid that very soon it will be surpassed by my situation in Baldur's Gate, definitively so. I am on the verge of a long-planned transformation that entirely changes the rules of the game. Too long have I been content to be merely a major city's vampire lord, when I can be so much more, and I shall. But that's all I'll say about the matter at present, young Alchem. After all, we mustn't give away the surprise entirely. Cazador Szarr. Don't know why I can't read that. Go to Karnak. Power structure of Baldur's Gate. This is a journal of Cazador's thoughts and concerns about the power structure of Baldur's Gate and how the changing balance between the factions affects his own ability to operate in the city without interference or competition. The most recent notes at the end relate to the old problem of Nine Fingers in the Guild and new concerns about the ambitions of Lord Gortash. Cazador's worries about the Guild revolve around the rise of the brash new criminal kingpin known as the Stone Man, and what it might mean for the Gate's underworld if Nine Fingers is replaced. Meanwhile, the upstart Gortash is fielding prototypes of his steel watchers in the city streets. Are they capable enough to detect the damage Cazador's vampires and damage Cazador's vampires spawn?
Guilds, nobles, politicians. If he controlled even a fraction of these, the city could be his, and no one would ever know.
Diseases of the Blood. This is a journal handwritten by a vampire known only as Lady Incognita, in which she describes 2 different blood diseases that, if contracted by ingestion of infected blood, might inconvenience a vampire with a brief illness. The bulk of the text is descriptions of symptoms and diagnosis of red thrombosis and Thandal's paroxysm. Lady Incognita notes that with a vampire's superior senses, it's possible to train oneself to recognize infected prey by scent before biting them. Red thrombosis by a piquant, gingery odor, and the paroxysm by a sharp astringency. Oops. Eternal cruelty. From my sins my soul was made ink and written onto this parchment, where it crawls sleeplessly for eternity unless you free it. Scroll of names. Names, thousands of them. Many of the surnames will be familiar to a Baldurian, though some of those near the beginning of the list are of families now long disappeared. This is a list of names of people dating back centuries but continuing right up to the present day. Who did I give it to? Cutlack. The Guild Hidden Rules of Baldur's Gates. You can't read this. I don't understand why.
Still alive, so that's progress. Should mind my step.
Then down there, it seemingly is to leave. Yeah.
Wonder what's past this.
A 30. Holy shit, so we need a auto 20. There we go. And then Gloomy Ascent.
Eager for battle. Onward.
If we go there, I don't know how to get back up here.
Just so.
Because we have this door here. Well, quick save. I wonder, because we're separated, if I just go down up here? Okay, I do.
Light on my feet.
Lower city sewers.
Here we go.
Oh, there's weird things. Okay, so I guess this was a way, perhaps, to get past everything is down in the lower city sewers. That way you can just come right up this way. You avoid one fight at least by doing that. And you don't have to get the ring. Oh, I'm encumbered.
Anything of use?
It's a button. Let's give that to Lizelle. She can paralyze people, because she can hit more than, you know, she can hit 3 times, so. So what does this button do? Maybe it just locks some door. I don't know. Is the bottom, everybody else is up there. That's just a chasm. See, because you can't see up top, I don't know. How am I gonna get back up? Here we go.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole. The ring slots Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
God, these poor people.
Ugh, disgusting. Cazador never fed on wretches like this. How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? My brethren spoke nothing of this.
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
It can't be.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
Look at the symbols. They all have scars.
So Cazador marked them too. Bound us all to his ritual. Gods. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
Let's stare and answer. Persuasion will set you free. Let's go with the persuasion.
Free. We'll never be free while that monster lives.
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
You can't. It's not possible.
We'll find a way.
And then? what happens to us?
Like I said, we'll set you free. What do you want to happen?
I don't know. I just don't want to die. Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word.
Okay. So we probably shouldn't set them free now. Oh, talk to him.
Gods above. He kept Sebastian. I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here.
If what you've told me is true, that's a colossal sum of souls.
There's only one reason they'd all still be here. He must need them for the ritual. Each of the 7, we must have brought in 1,000 over the decades. They're all lambs for his slaughter. And if I was to take his place, they'd all die by my hand. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual.
You can save them.
What's the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead. If they are unleashed, they will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose.
There's still hope for them. You got out, you got better. This isn't you, Astarion, not really. And the moment they die, they will hate you so much as they hate him. You will never forget that. Don't you feel for them? Perhaps there isn't a point. There's still hope for them, yeah.
They're in a state far beyond anything that ever happened to me. Decades of hatred will have piled up inside of them. I can't even begin to imagine. We must find Cazador. This must end.
We will. Hopefully. Whoa. On that note, what we're gonna do is end it here. And when we come back, maybe facing Cazador, who knows. But I hope you guys are enjoying it. Have a great day and I'll see you.